Hello guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and welcome back to my epic quest across Europe to win every top flight tier division in every European nation in the base game. There's 33 in total. We're currently in nation number 19, which is the Czech Republic, currently as the manager of Slavia Prague. We've reached the point in the season where the league table is about to split, so if we have a quick look over at what's been happening since you were last with us, and we'll jump straight into the home screen here. You can see straight away that we are comfortably top of the table. Thankfully, Czech Republic has been pretty decent for us, particularly after the setback that we had in Denmark. Denmark set me back about a month in real life in terms of this journey, so I'm pleased to knock a quick one off. We've also got our next nation loading, ready for when we do pick up the title in Czech Republic. Now it's not a case of if, it's a case of when, just how quickly we do get it knocked off. The next nation number 20 is Greece, so that is loading. We'll have a quick look over what's happened since you were last with us. If we jump into our schedule, of course the last time you were here was, I believe, the game against Lyschen. We took on Jablonec and Lyschen in that one. We took on Slovakia in the next one, 3-1 win over the team in second place. We've got revenge for earlier on in the season. Granheim, an own goal by Nemecek, and Nadvanik got the goals for us, which was fantastic. Nice to pick up that revenge after they beat us 3-1 at their place. So like I say, that was really, really nice. It was Karvina next, a 2-0 win in this one. Nadvornik and Geraldinho on the score sheet. Fantastic. We did make it into you can actually see down here that we've made it to the cup final. For the first time in quite a few nations, we've actually made it to a cup final. We've struggled a little bit in the cups for whatever reason. But league-wise, next up was Victoria Pleasant. Another great performance. Chuma, Granheim and Geraldinho wrapped it up inside the 34 minutes for us in this game. Dominant story of the Czech Republic for us, really. We've just dominated games. And the next one was against Signa Olomouc. Again, we've absolutely dominated the game. Schilhart and Geraldinho with a double. He also missed a penalty as well. A chance for a hat-trick there for Miguel. Unfortunately, hasn't took it. Dukla Prague was a little bit of a closer game, but Geraldinho again has got both the goals. I say it was a closer game. It wasn't. Scoreline was closer than it should have been. It's another game which we've absolutely dominated, and we followed that into Slovan Liberec. Again, we've dominated the game, but we've took a 92nd minute winner from the substitute Dominik Nadvornik to bag us the winner in this one. So we cut that one just a little bit close. Next game, though, we did bounce back, thumped Bohemians 4-1. It was 4-0 into the 91st minute. Geraldinho, Romeo, Granheim and Jay with the goals. Battered them, absolutely battered them again. Another close one in the next one, though, with Zilin. Tony Awada got the only goal of the game in the 34th minute. Again, in terms of match stats, we were much the dominant team. And we thoroughly deserved the win. And of course, we followed that up with the cup semi-final against Mlada Boleslav, 3-0 win in that one. So we do face Slovakia in the final. Today's game is against Baník Ostrava. It is the last game in the regular season. They currently find themselves down in 9th place, so they're currently in that playoff. The middle of the league splits into, of course, the league does split into 3 groups. We'll be in the championship group. There's 5 games, so 6 teams. We play each team once to determine the winner of the league, but obviously 5 games is 15 points. If we win today and Slovakia lose, that puts us 15 points clear with double the goal difference. So mathematically, no, we can't win the league in the next game in the regular season, but we could effectively win the league. And if we don't win it this game, then we'll certainly win it in the first game of the championship group. So we're going to do the final game of the normal regular season today. We're also going to take on that first game of the championship group to see if we can become the champions. If not, we might even make it a 3-game episode. So we've glossed over the fixtures really quickly. We're going to get into the game. You can see Miguel Geraldinho has now bagged 30 goals in the league, which is fantastic. It shows you the difference that having a striker who can put the ball in the back of the net makes to a club. If we have a look quickly at the stage, if we've scored 60 goals, he scored 30 of them. So it does make a massive difference. So like I say, we are taking on Baník Ostrava today. This is the lineup that we're going to go with. It's Almeida, who is retiring soon. I have signed his replacement, though. He's coming in on a free transfer at the end of the season. He's a 30-year-old Spaniard. Of course, we're not going to be here to obviously benefit from that, but we have got a replacement coming in. So it's Almeida, Jabo, Ara, and Ajay, with Nazari as the left-back for today. Podny, Kadric and Granheim is the midfield three. Shilhart, Awada and Geraldinho. We're into our first highlight. It's still inside the first 10 minutes. It is Banik Ostrava with the ball. They're looking to come forward. That's a wasteful ball, though, and Almeida making one of his final appearances for the club. Of course, like I say, we've only got 5 games left after this one. Calmly rolls that out to his newest defensive central partner in Ara. It's a wasteful ball forward, though, and Banik Ostrava do come away with the ball. Tomacek, but Nazari does really well to win it back. He needs some support, though. Comes inside to Ajay, striding over the halfway line. Gives it back to Nazari. Can we get the ball into the box? There's not too many red shirts in there at the minute, but he does go deep to Shilhart, who's got loads of space to pick out a pass. And he does, looks to find Podny, but it's cut out by the defender. Now Nazari has the effort from the edge of the area. It's gone harmlessly over the bar. But encouraging signs there from Slavia Prague. Slovako at home to Zilin are still drawing as well. There's now Shilhart with this corner towards that near post. And Jay gets his head on it. I think it's hit the post. And Geraldinho, like a lot of his goals this season, is there at the back post just to poke it into the empty net. There is questions offside, though. He could be getting another one disallowed on camera. No, this one's been awarded, which is fantastic. He just loses his marker. He's a mile onside. Loses his marker. He must have about 10 from doing that this season now. It's really benefited his game, and that's his anticipation coming into play. I assume he's got good anticipation. But we have now moved further clear at the top of the league. Geraldinho with the free kick, looking for a J. Headed clear, though, and Hampel is going to collect it. But he's just giving it straight back to Jabo. Now Jabo back over the halfway line, looking to return the ball. Banik Ostrava just sat deep against us. Jay over the top, looking for Awada, though. It's cut out by Schneider. But Awada does get there. Now finds Podny. It's a good challenge by the defender. And O'Day comes away with the ball. Tomcek. Schneider again. He's lost out to Awada. Awada looking to feed Geraldinho. Some shocking passing going on. But Ara does win the header. Now Granheim to Shilhart. Geraldinho, this time he is offside. He looked a mile offside. And straight away the linesman has put his flag up. But Slovako have taken the lead, so it's not going to be in today's game by the looks of things. You would expect Slovako to beat Zilin. And at half-time it is just the 1-0, that Miguel Geraldinho goal. We're thoroughly on top in the game, though, so you would expect us to go on from here and pick up the win. But Banik Ostrava are looking to get back into the game. It's Hampel on the left-hand side. Palacek's tackled well by Shilhart. Shilhart striding over the halfway line. He's got acres of green space to run into. Comes inside instead into the penalty area. Now he's fouled by Hampel. That's surely going to be a penalty. It's a great run by Shilhart. Travelled half the length of the pitch with the ball there. The referee's going to come over. I don't know why he's come all the way over here. Today would be nice. No, what do you mean no penalty? It was in the box. It looked in the box to me. Anyway, we do have the free kick. Shilhart to take it towards that back post and Ara. It's headed clear by Schneider, though, and Orlowski is going to get there. But that was in the box. Yeah. Corner. Into the final 15 minutes. It's one towards that near post. Headed clear, though. But Orlowski does bring the ball away again. He's got nowhere to go. And Geraldinho doesn't just score goals, ladies and gentlemen. He tackles back as well. Feeds Awada. He's going to go get back into the 6-yard box and look for the return. But Schneider's done really, really well to win that challenge. And tries to come out with the ball. Goes back to Kozel. Back to Schneider again. I don't think he wanted it back. But he does find Tomacek down the line. Looking to take it past a couple of men. But Podny steps across and says, no, you're not going anywhere. And then he gives the ball straight away. With some more of that shocking passing. Nazari is going to get the ball, though. And it's finally at the feet of Awada. Comes back to Ajay. Over the halfway line to Kadric. Kadric over the top for Geraldinho. Nods it on to Shilhart. Oh, what a save by Dunn in goal. He's just flapped an arm with it, batted it onto the post, and he's kept his side in the game despite how dominant Slavia Prague have been so far. So at the end of the game, despite having 23 shots again in a match, we've only managed to win 1-0. Slovako did win as well, 2-1 against Zilin, which obviously means that we can't claim the title today. I don't think we could have anyway, not mathematically. It would have been goal difference, but the gap does remain at 12 points. And moving into that championship group now, you can see the teams that are in it. Sparta Prague have managed to get themselves up to third. They've had a really poor season. Pribram have had a fantastic season. Mlada Boleslav, the defending champions, they're not going to be retaining their title this season. And Slovan Liberec also get themselves into there. But as you can see, we are 12 points clear. We've got 5 games remaining. First game that we're going to come up against in the championship group is against Slovaco. So it could be that opportunity to win the title against Slovaco. So we're going to click forward the sort of week, the 7 days it is, in fact, till we get to that game. And we'll come back and we'll take on Slovaco and see if we can tick Czech Republic off the list. Right, guys, welcome back. We've gone through those 7 days now. We're at the Slovaco game. It is confirmed that we can win the title today. Of course, we'd already worked that out. If we do beat Slovaco, then it's insurmountable difference at the top of the table that they can no longer surpass. So we have picked up an injury in between, though. Jorge Almeida, our 38 goalkeeper, is out for 4 to 6 weeks. So this could potentially be the end of his career. He may no longer return. So as a result, we're going to have to bring Šimunek in goal. 24-year-old Czech Republic goalkeeper, more than capable of a replacement for Almeida. So he's coming in. We have rotated the squad a little bit as well. We've got Filer in as the right back for today. Again, perfectly capable. Riegel comes in as the centre half for today. He's had a good season for us as Jakub Riegel, the 27-year-old Czech. Played 24 games across the season. Alongside him is Ajay. Again, had a good game. Season, I beg your pardon. Arakan plays a left back, so he's going to go there for today. Midfield 3 of Chuma, Kadric and Podny, with Shilhart, Romeo and Geraldinho as the front 3. So we're underway in the title decider then here in the Czech Republic. It would be great to knock it off first season. Like I said earlier on the episode, Denmark cost me so much time. IRL, it would be great to knock a couple off quickly. We do get our first highlight of the game. It is in the 12th minute, but it is Slovaco with the ball. It's Tala looking for that ball forward. Riegel cuts it out though. Geraldinho to Kadric. Now Ara back to Ajay. All the way across to Filer. Kadric again. Filer needs some movement ahead of him. Finds Shilhart. He's gone wastefully over the top, and Nemecek easily cuts it out. Goes back to Kutlik in goal, who has again gone long. That's easy for Ara though. Pulls it down out the air, looking long again towards Shilhart. Can he nod it onto Geraldinho? He can, but Geraldinho can't get there. Defender gets there instead. It's just a tale of two teams just giving the ball back to each other. Podny this time, it does find Geraldinho, who fires the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the 14th minute there. Gonna be a VAR check though. This is potentially title deciding stuff, and unfortunately it's been disallowed. So again we see Geraldinho have a goal disallowed on camera. Yeah, he has gone too early. That would have been his 39th of the season, which is fantastic. It's been a long time since we've had a striker get towards that 40 goals a season. And 35 on the clock, we are coming forward again. It's Filer to Shilhart. Filer again gets the ball into the box towards Jay, who's up there for this. It's on to Romeo, who has put the ball in the back of the net, but we're going to get another VAR check. Watch VAR ruin our title shot today. No, I think it's been given. I think it has been given. So, Romeo, it could even be Romeo. I don't know. He's Australian. I've said Romeo all season. Heads the ball into the back of the net to give Slavia Prague the title as things stand. That would move us 15 clear with only 12 remaining. And at half-time, it is still that 1-0. I'm just going to keep saying Romeo. I've said it all season. Why not? Why change the habit when you've said the same thing all season? An hour gone now, and I tell you what, considering Slovaco could still potentially be the champions, they're not putting anything into this game. We could make it 2 here with a free kick from Shilhart. It's deflected off the wall. Riegel's at the back post though. We've hit the woodwork, and Nemecek heads it off the line. Ball's still alive. It ends up in the arms of the goalkeeper. But Slovaco, they've offered nothing. Not a single thing. And obviously a win here, they would leave them still in with a chance. They do come forward now though, and it is Janda. He's offside. I thought that was going to be a penalty, but no, he's offside. Shilhart with the corner inside the final 15 minutes towards a J at that near post. It's gone just wide of the post. I thought it'd gone in. I thought we'd scored there. Geraldinho is having a poor game today, which has been unlike him this season. Only on a 6.3. And there's still time in this game, though, for Slovaco to get back into it. But Riegel does win that header. It's now Shilhart. Comes back to a J. forward over the top towards Geraldino. He's not going to get there. It's going to be straight through to Cutler in goal. That was a poor pass there by the central defender. And Cutler does go long, looking for Tadic, but Filer's underneath it. Chuma, Regal to Kadric. Chuma again to Schilhart. He's got Filer aside. Great little move down the right-hand side for Schilhart to get the ball back. Pulls it back for Podny for the finish. It's gone just wide of the post again. It looks like it's just going to be another 1-0 win, guys. It's going to be another close game. But like I say, Slovako, they've just rolled over. They have, in fact, just rolled over and let us win. It doesn't look like we're going to get the animation to say that we've won the league. We'll have to wait for it to come up in our news item. We're not going to get any kind of celebrations, but we are 15 points clear with 12 remaining. So Slavia Prague clinched the Czech First Division title at the first time of asking here in the Czech Republic. 15 points clear of the next best team, which is great. We've reclaimed Slavia Prague's title after Mlada Boleslav did win it last season. Geraldino with 31 goals for the season is fantastic. So we now have to wait for Greece to load and see what jobs become available in Greece. But we have won the First Division title. Obviously, a club like Slavia Prague have won it numerous times. It's 24. It's going to be 25 times now that we've won it. So we do need to get the sheet up, don't we, guys? And here is the sheet. We can now tick the Czech Republic off. It is confirmed that we are the champions of the Czech Republic, which is absolutely great. We can't even look at Greece because I haven't got it loaded yet. We can't even look at what kind of teams there are. When does it come in? June. No, it doesn't. It comes in. I've got another month and a half to play through before we even get to see what's going on in Greece. Olympiakos, PAOK, AEK, pretty familiar names there in Greece. It does look like it's spread out quite evenly across those three teams throughout the years, though, which is obviously good. Panathinaikos have not won it for a long time. Way back in 2026, the last time for Panathinaikos, which is a little bit of a surprise. They have finished second a couple of times more recently, but it's these three teams, and we need to see if we can get into one of those three teams when we do get there. When it eventually loads. Obviously, I'm going to finish the season here at Slavia Prague. I do have a cup final as well. I'd like to see just how far I can get ahead. Can I make 90 points? Can I go unbeaten to the end of the season, get them to 90 points? We will see. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Next time you see me, we'll be in Greece on a holiday. But as for this holiday, this stag do, it's over here in Prague. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button for me and the subscribe button. As I always say, it does help me out massively, and it doesn't cost you a thing to do. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.